Good afternoon, viewers of YouTube. My name is Tyler of ChicoCrypto.com, and welcome to another episode of Crypto and a Cold One. Today's guest is Ballast Point Brewing Company's California Kolsch. I'm in California, so I decided to do it. German-style pale ale, baby. I gotta thank Chico Army member Garen for this buy, actually, and recommendation. He gave me some money to get some beer. So thank you, Garen, and thank you for this beer. Cheers, mate. That's tasty. Real tasty. So, you guys, there was some big news rocking the crypto markets yesterday, legitimizing cryptocurrency and giving the crypto markets a boost into the green. What big news is this? Well, Circle has just bought out Poloniex. In the press release, it states that the acquisition will help scale the platform, grow the global reach, and accelerate the ecosystem in the months ahead. For those of you who are unaware of what Circle is, which if you're new in crypto space, you wouldn't. Circle used to be one of the best ways to buy Bitcoin from 2015 to 2016. They had a really popular phone app that was quite similar to Coinbase, but they didn't charge you any buy fees. I actually used it more for purchasing my Bitcoins during that time. Then in 2016, Circle dropped the buying and selling of Bitcoin unexpectedly. In a Wall Street Journal article posted just after the decision to drop Bitcoin, Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire said, "Our vision has never been, let's adopt a new currency. We've been deeply frustrated with the lack of progress, and we want to move it forward." What is funny is after the decision, Circle partnered with Coinbase to still allow their customers to buy and sell Bitcoin. I wonder if that partnership still stands. I'm guessing not. So let's get into the interesting stuff. Guess who's behind Circle? Goldman Sachs, Finbushi Capital, Breyer Capital, and General Catalyst. The big name I want to talk about is Goldman. So guess how much Circle paid for Poloniex? A cool $400 million. So Goldman backed Circle, and according to Crunchbase, Goldman was a lead investor in Circle's Series C investment round. The typical Series C usually takes anywhere from 25% to 45% of a company's equity. Let's take it down even further for argument's sake and say Goldman owns just 20% of Circle. Coming up with $400 million to buy Poloniex would be a very difficult task for a company the size of Circle. In my opinion, Goldman exclusively provided the extra financial support for the acquisition. Now, why would they do this? Goldman, through Circle, now owns almost all of the margin trading within the United States, and they own all the previous data. Bitfinex is not open to US citizens unless you use a VPN, and BitMEX trades on top of Poloniex's data. Goldman basically just took over all of the margin trading and shorting. The data they own is worth $400 million alone, let alone from the profits Poloniex makes. So what do I think about this news? Well, I think let's have a drink. Actually, I think it's good because it gives cryptocurrency an increased image of legitimacy to uninformed investors. My question is, can the big banks make up their mind about fucking crypto? One day Goldman says Bitcoin and crypto is a scam, and the next day one of their companies is buying out one of the largest exchanges. So I just go back to this old saying. First they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then they finally join you. We are in the stage between fighting and joining, and by the end of 2018, I think most of the big financial institutions will be looking to join. So, another thing, Circle has an app in development called Circle Invest. It's going to be similar to the Robinhood app to make cryptocurrencies easy to invest in for the normal person. The app will feature many more coins, and what is funny is on the website it says the app will have unparalleled liquidity. Guess that was their hint of the Poloniex acquisition. So now that Circle owns an exchange, they will have the liquidity and be able to support many, many more coins. This is great news because Coinbase is going to have some massive competition regarding direct fiat to crypto now. and I would suspect this will push Coinbase into offering more coins. Either Coinbase competes or they fall behind. So the next thing I would like to talk about is some NEO news. For those of you who participated in the Bridge ICO, you might know there was some problems. The RPC nodes of the NEO network, which are basically accessible endpoints, weren't able to handle the traffic. Fabio of the City of Zion put forth a public call asking projects that were launching on NEO or have launched to launch RPC nodes with the endpoints. While only a couple of days after the public call, and the amount of RPC nodes has easily tripled. The Bridge and Red Pulse have deployed multiple nodes, and other projects have shown their support. This is so critical to the success of NEO. For ICOs to go smoothly, like they should, the number of nodes needed a significant increase, as the City of Zion would not be able to provide it all. I can't wait to see what other projects start their own nodes. And this really just shows the strength of the community and how fast action can be completed when there is known issues. So something regarding NEO that has been on my mind lately is Alchemint. So if you don't know what Alchemint is, it's a stable crypto, not similar to Tether because we don't know much about it, but just relate it to Tether for the NEO smart economy for argument's sake. So as we can see from this picture, NEO presented Alchemint as a key ingredient to the NEO smart economy. The only other project that is up there is Ontology, and this is a very prestigious spot to be in for Alchemint. A few days ago, Alchemint released their bare bones website and their white paper. Unfortunately, that white paper is in Chinese, and I do not know how to read a bit of Chinese, but it's out there and would be great if someone could translate it so I could dive in. Well, if we look at the name of Alchemint, alchemy is a medieval forerunner of chemistry, concerned with the transmutation of matter, in particular to attempt to convert bare metals into gold or find a universal elixir. So I'm thinking that this will be an anchored coin that is actually backed by gold. If this is correct, this will be big beyond people's belief. This will allow institutions and enterprises building on NEO to always have an anchor coin. That is fucking huge. So there's more good news coming for NEO holders, or what I like to call the lazy NEO holders and the traders. Binance Exchange has announced that they will be supporting the NEO airdrop of Ontology, which basically confirms my suspicion that Ontology will be ready to trade on Binance in the near future. And I think Binance will be the first exchange to start trading Ontology. Why do I think this? Because they're supporting it. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the Ontology price plays out. There was no ICO, so there is no bottom base price to go against. I would expect Ontology to at least hit $1 within the first few weeks of trading. Well, viewers, it has been a very interesting beginning to this week in crypto. One of the largest financial institutions in the United States has made a massive play. Although indirect, this news is massive and only good for the overall market cap. NEO and its friendliness to regulation is setting itself up to become widely adopted should the regulations take hold, which I know crypto diehards will hate. This will happen whether we like it or not. Well, I thank you guys for watching, and as always, cheers. I'm going to try to finish this beer, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace out.